Akenya ni matigitwo na kieha na maithori thutha wa kuigwa rugano ruru rwa Joyce ruria rwina kieha kiingi na maithori Kondo Riita. Joyce ni nyina wa ciana ithatu, miaka minini mihituku muthuri wake na ciana ciao igiri cia tuhi ni macemanirie na mutino wa mai mwena wa Suswa riria maumaga gicagi, ngari yao igikururio na igicoka kuoneka thutha wa thiku nyinyi, no ni makirikitie kuhuruka thutha wa mami wa Joyce kuigwa maria makorete mwari, ndwari iria ari nayo ikimuhatiriria makiria mieri itandatu tu thutha wa Joyce guthika muthuri na ciana ciao igiri, mami wao nake agikua. Baba wao aigwa mutumia wake ni akua, uria riu ni mami wa Joyce ri amakire taki akiringika nake agikua hau hau. Joyce atigirwo mutumia wa ndigwa na mwana wa nguriai. Joyce akoretwo akirera kairitu gake karia atigirwo nako tuge mwana wake wa mumwe, na ni undu wa maria magereire ni mathire thiguku ya Christmas Mombasa wiki igiri hetuku mwaka-ini wa 2024 niguo magagikene meku Mombasa ri ni macemanirie na mutino wa mwaki thutha wa riko kurifuka makiruga breakfast na makihia uru mari eri. Kairitu gake Georgina kaheire gicunje kia 60 nake akihia gicunje kia 40 hari igana. Aya eri ni mahotire kurehwo Nairobi ni undu wa kwamukira urigiti, no Georgina uria urari murutwo wa Alliance Girls ni aratoririo ni mahia na arahuruka. Joyce aihoirwo ni ruo runene ngoro na mwiri, augite ati onake riu mahatiri ndungi arenda ogukua riria aramenyire ati mwari nake ni ararikirie kuhuruka. Riu Akenya awendi mwega ni tumuhoete tuteithie Joyce kuriha bill nene ya thibitari riri arathi na mbere kwamukira urigiti. Uhoro uyu urandikirwo ni David Osianyi uria urugire ati sometimes pain can make you question God. Joyce was a wife to a wonderful gentleman and a mother to amazing 3 children. During one of the holidays several years back, they were to leave the village and return to the city. She decided to stay back with her daughter and come back to the city the following day. However, the husband and 2 sons hit the road for Nairobi. Sadly, when they reached Narok, just before Suswa, they were swept away by the notorious Narok flash floods. Flash floods occur when rains are overwhelming, and so as the water goes downhill, it gains momentum, carrying along with it massive debris, including huge boulders, trees, etc. As they drove past what looked as just some kidogo water and they drive through, they were swept away, and the vehicle was only found several days later further down the winding path of that river. Their car had been tossed on the massive rocks and debris in the waters, and as they tried to secure themselves by closing windows, they all sadly suffocated and died. When they were found, the water in the car and impact because of the flood had truly spoiled their bodies. The heartbroken widow mourned deeply. How could she deal with the loss of a spouse and children who were in perfect health and now lose them in a jiffy? Pain. When the mother of Joyce heard about the loss of her son-in-law and grandchildren, she was heartbroken for her daughter, Joyce, who would now be a widow unexpectedly. The mother had herself been unwell before all this, but she was holding up all right. Here she was now, wondering how her daughter would deal with this. No warning of illness or anything. After burying the son-in-law and grandchildren, Joyce's mother illness got worse. 6 months later, she died. Double pain. When Joyce's mom died, I don't want to imagine the pain she went through. I guess pain gets you to a point. You become numb. You have borne it so deeply and so closely that your tears are totally spent. It's like puking. When you have eaten nothing for many days, you feel pain in your stomach with each attempt to throw up, but nothing comes out, and it's just painful pain, raw pain. Yet, that's not all. When Joyce's dad heard that his wife, Joyce's mom, had died, he was shocked, collapsed, and died immediately. Yes, this is not a movie. This is a true life story. Pain. How does one deal with such pain? You look at such pain just juxtaposed against your pain of losses and realize that pain can be cruel and that our pains are deep, but some are far deeper and more hurtful. I am not going to even try and talk about Joyce's pain when the dad fell and died, but for Christ our Redeemer, Joyce wore this pain with grace, trusting in the morning when we shall meet loved ones again and on the glassy sea. Here she was now, a widow, an orphan, and with only one child remaining. Georgina, a beautiful girl with passion for Christ. They are both the members of Lavington SDA Church. Joyce is a choir member and daughter is active in the clubs for young people. During the Christmas festivities, mommy and daughter went to Mombasa for crossover vacation. They dote on each other quite a lot, so they booked an apartment for their staycation. Sadly, when cooking a meal one morning, the boilers exploded on them both, throwing them to the ground and burning them severely. Joyce had 40% burns and the little girl 60% burns. This is 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, Yawa. How does one deal with all that pain? How does a lady who is merely in her 40s handle all that? How? God, pain manyasai wora. Joyce and the daughter were evacuated and flown to Nairobi for immediate medical care. They have been admitted at Kenyatta National Hospital, unable to do anything. Friends have been and continue to donate blood and cash to support them. This morning, Georgina, the daughter of Joyce, a student at Alliance Girls High School, lost the battle. The only remaining child has died. Yes, I said just that. Our little girl has died. Oh God, are you there amidst this pain? I know you give the grace, but how do we handle such pain? The little one died while her mother was having surgery. When Joyce heard of her daughter's death after regaining consciousness, she just inconsolably wept and said, I want to die. Do me one favor, my followers. Please, 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 please. The least we can do to alleviate the pain of Joyce is to contribute towards the bills that are accruing. The bill is enormous as they have been accruing at estimated 180,000 each day. And don't send to me, please. Send to this paybill number, paybill 5480284, account name, your name. Do this for Joyce. Do this for me. Oh my God. Please. Rekei tutaithie aya. Rekei tutaithie Joyce nigetha nari anyihanyihiro ni ruo ruru. Geri fotera ceceni ya Museneneko kuma hathini wa YouTube gikuria na gitio tukia wa subscribe, go share na go comment kenda wa video ino na ndukariganirwo ni guturumirira thini wa TikTok na Facebook Museneneko ni jitagwo Museneneki wigatu.